Elia, it's a male, United States, 27 years young, 6 foot, 225. Shingles. So guess what? At 27 years old, are we going to find? Nerve rings. My guess is nerve rings in your iris. If you don't find nerve rings, I'd be amazed, because now you're dealing in the myelin sheath, and of course that also means you have herpes. So how do you get rid of virals in the body? We talked about that, whether it's herpes, HIV, it don't matter. What viruses? They don't matter. You've got to remove. Removal of unwanted chemistry and virals and all the other junk you don't want goes through only one system. There's only one system to remove out of your body the unwanted. Only one. And that's your immune system. Oh, what is your immune system? The lymphatic system, your sewer system. There's only one. Blood is not an eliminative system. It's your fuel line. You only have one, guys, and that uses the kidneys and the skin, or like I say, you're going to ooze out the nose, out the mouth, vaginally. You're going to ooze under the breast, under the arms. Everywhere you got lymph nodes, you're going to ooze, 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 crotch. That stuff don't smell too good, does it? Between the toes? Toe jam? Woo! That's sewage. And that's because your kidneys aren't doing it. Get your kidneys fixed and all that other oozy, nasty stuff goes away from you. You start smelling sweet. Just saying, not pleasant to think about. Past therapeutic neuralgia, pain, and discomfort. I'm thinking I'm reading that right. Well, sounds like your body's very acidic, young man. And because, again, there's only two sides of chemistry, so I keep throwing you over to that side. It's only because that's the only side you go to. But at your age of 27, not to have kidney problems or weaknesses and adrenal gland issues, which is your neurotransmitters and steroids, would be rare, to be honest with you. At 27, and imagine anybody younger is going to be worse. So get a picture of your eyes, take a look at your kidneys, your adrenal glands, but that's where you're going to work. I would also highly recommend brain and nerve formula with you to enhance neuron function, to strengthen, but you want to get your adrenal glands up. My guess is your blood pressure is low. You need to get that up. That's neurotransmitters, your top number. That's the one you want to look at, systolic. Check both arms. But the myelin sheath, your energy sheaths there are geared with neurotransmitters, and the lower they go, the lower your myelin sheaths go, to the point of decay, to be honest with you. And that's where you see that in the nerve rings in the eye there. And of course, then anything attacks, and any virus likes to latch onto these things, weaknesses, because again, go back to nature. In nature, the strong survive, the weak are consumed. Well, how does the body identify its weaknesses? Viral attachment, protein attachment. I've always said these mediated proteins they talk about in physiology are probably more like mediated attachments, because you have to signal the body where to go and how to get rid of these cells, or to get to move these out into lymph nodes. And when that doesn't happen, we talked about monocytes becoming macrophages in tissues. You don't want that. You don't want macrophage activity in tissue. You want it in the lymph nodes. So then your lymphocytes have to move this out, neutrophils and the like. Your immune cells are designed to help you and to help remove unwanted cells to the lymph nodes. This is how it works. Or acids will literally destroy that tissue, and then they do a biopsy in that tissue. Oh, we have destroyed cells in the tissue. We have to go after the cells because these are bad cells, and you might have a lot of bad cells in your body, so we're going to fill your body full of acids. And where the hell does that kind of thinking come from? And that's from what you would think would be smart people. I don't know. I'm a country boy. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Dumbasses, I'm telling you, hurting a lot of people. Sad stuff. But your neurological pain is obvious. And whenever you weaken neurons, you're going to see, and acids on neurons is pain, 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 and spasticity. And the more loss of calcium and the whoppy-jawed chemistry throws you into seizures, spasms. No, 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 no. And a lot of vaccines, because of all of this, through a lot of the, especially with the nerve rings, gave you ADD, ADHD, and then you have a whole line of millions of vaccinated kids that went into seizures. You don't hear about those poor things. And then a whole millions other went into what? Death. Vaccines have killed a lot of people. Oh, but you got to have them. They're man saviors. Really? Like antibiotics are man saviors. No, and the medical profession is not man saviors. A good surgeon might be, and a good ER doc. You know, there's been some good ER doctors out there. I think Dr. Tenpenny, she had to be a good ER doc because she's smart as a whip. You know, and a good emergency room doctor is what you want. If you got to go to the emergency room, you don't want someone who just graduated. I had a couple of kids. They were young guys in the ER, and both of them, they didn't wear socks. They were pretty hippie type. I remember one in a coat. He goes, well, any guys got any ideas? We've tried everything we know. And we're all looking at each other going, what? It's funny. Funny the things that goes on in some of the places. So, to get out of this discomfort, young man, you have to get on the alkaline side of the fence. And if you can, and you got the tenacity, I would go on a grape diet. Get my kidneys, if you can afford it, get kidney formulas, get one lymphatic formula, or get the three, it's called the 3-herb blend now. But it's 3 herbs, and they're all anti-inflammatories, but especially mullein, but also designed to break up hardened sputum and mucus. And I've always thought it's a great herb to start out with hardened lymph nodes and stuff like this. You want to look and see if what your lymph nodes look like too. At your age, you need to know what your eye looks like. What were you given at birth? What does your body look like? And so we're still doing protocols. I do individualized protocols and iris analysis. So if you can't look yourself, give me a picture, get a high quality cell phone, get in a light shining at a 45-degree angle so you can show those crypts and how deep they are. Give me a real good eye pick. And, you know, up on the glandular junction, you'll see how to get your personalized protocols and iris analysis, and I do them myself. You know, and I'll look at it for you. But if not, learn yourself. You know, take our iridology class. I love that. I tell you, if you learn anything, if I had the chance to go to a class that I gave you guys back when I started out, I would have... I didn't have anybody to teach me. I had Jensen's books. It's hard to learn from just a book. But learn the iris analysis and you'll be a cut above, let me tell you. And you at least see what your body looks like and what you're up against. What other organs and glands are involved? How's your bronchioles? You know, how's the CNS? How's your cerebellum and mastoids? You know, take a look, because this shows you what you're up against. Because as you get older and you don't change your lifestyle and you're constantly consuming these acid-ash foods, it's what you're going to get. You're going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. And neurologically, you can go from here into seizures, strokes, mini TIAs, all kinds of things. Don't go there. It ain't worth it. It's worth taking a little time and effort and getting your form healthy and strengthening your forms up. Keep your bodies. And then you'll be a killer 27-year-old. Love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me. And have a great weekend. They'll probably get this up maybe today. This is Friday at 1 o'clock. So have a good weekend. I hope to do some resting. I've been doing fencing this morning. I hung up a bunch of lights on the fence. And got a lot more fencing to do and stuff like that. But I like to keep physical. I can't sit behind a desk too long. You'll see me fidgeting here. I got to get going. Love you guys. Thanks a lot for listening.